One of my favorite technical indicators, which I have found to be tried and true over the years, is the Fibonacci retracement. It is named for its discoverer, Leonardo Pisano Fibonacci, the great-grandfather of modern mathematics. Fibonacci lived and worked at the beginning of the 13th century and was credited for helping Europe convert from Roman numerals to the Hindu Arabic numbering systems, the predecessor to our 1 through 10 sequence. Fibonacci is known for defining the Fibonacci sequence of numbers, a standard in modern mathematics. He is also credited as being the first mathematician to define the golden ratio. I could give you the complex formula from which this is derived, but suffice it to say, the golden ratio is 1.618. Practically speaking, the ratio of 0.618 to 1 appears repeatedly in architecture and nature. This ratio is found throughout the design of the Parthenon. Da Vinci used it in his anatomical drawing of the human frame and occurs repeatedly throughout the human body. Branches in trees, veins in leaves, they frequently display the golden ratio. It also plays an important role in rectangles, triangles, and pentagrams. For our charting purposes, technicians use the golden ratio to calculate favorable entry levels for stocks. It's really amazing how often the golden rule ends up being a low-risk entry point. Simply stated, the golden ratio tells us a favorable time to look at accumulating a stock is when it has given back 61.8% of a recent gain. It's nature's way of providing. On a pullback, I first look at 38.2% retracement, and this corresponds to 61.8% of the gain continuing to hold. If that gives way, I then look at a full 61.8% pullback as a low-risk entry point. Using the proper software, you can simply draw the retracement lines into any chart. The longer the time frame, the more powerful the odds. You must think in terms of the time frame you are looking at. If it's a monthly look, think in months. A daily look, think in terms of days. The artistry comes in drawing the retracements over the right time frame. Another important feature of the 61.8% retracement, if you accumulate at that level, you can set a pretty tight stop loss. I have learned over the years, if the 61.8% retracement gives way, it's likely headed for lower levels. I use the Fibonacci retracements as a standard in technical analysis, and you should too.